Hi everyone, this is Miss Chrisman and this is your word study video for Monday, March 30th. In our video today, I hope you guys are as excited as I am because we're going to be doing something brand new. But first, let's check out your shoutouts. The first shout out today is for K. Michael in Holy Cross. I've said this before, but I want you guys to be having fun with this. Learning should be fun. And every time that we're at school, you guys are always having so much fun when you're learning. So I hope that you're having just as much fun at home. And I can just tell that K. Michael is having such a good time getting into his learning and growing his brain so much. Check it out. Give yourself a check. You're doing such a great job. My second shout out today is for Isa in Johnson and Wales. And I want you to notice how Isa doesn't have any paper in front of him, but he's so focused on the video and he's reading the words on the screen and following along. That's going to be so important for everybody today because today you're not going to need to write anything down and you're still going to need to stay as focused as Isa. Check him out.
Paw, 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 paw.
Okay, now let's get into it. I always tell Rochester whenever we're learning something brand new, that's when you have to do your very best focus. If your brain wanders off and spaces out when you're doing something brand new, then you're not going to learn how to do it and you're going to feel very confused. If you notice that that does happen, the good thing is that you can always restart this video or go back to hear something again if you feel like it's confusing. Okay, the new thing that we're going to be doing today is segmenting, or you might have called it at school, stretching out words. When we segment, you use that skill for writing. So I just want to make this really clear before we get started. What we've been doing so far with blending, that's for reading, so that if you see a sentence like this one on your screen, you can read it like, I love my dog, 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 dog. But if you wanted to write that sentence and you were sounding it out and you said, I love my dog, 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 dog. This is what your sentence would look like, and it would be totally mixed up and not what you wanted to say at all. So blending is for reading, and segmenting or stretching, what we're going to be doing today, that's for writing. Today, you're not going to be writing anything down. You're just going to be practicing what it sounds like to stretch out all the sounds in a word. Even if you have a new packet or you have a blank piece of paper and a pencil at home, I don't want you to use those during the video because all the learning that's going to happen during this is all going to be out loud and in your brain. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can use what we practiced in this video to help you stretch out the sounds and words. You also might notice that the words today that we're sounding out might be a little bit easier than the ones we were doing before we left school. That's because I want us to just get into a good rhythm of stretching out words and how to do it in a video together. And then in the next few days, we'll get trickier and trickier words. I'm going to give you an example of how this is all going to work first, and then we're going to get started doing it together. So the way that we're going to segment together is I'm going to say a word like sun. Then you over there with your very best focus, you're going to sound out the sounds in the word sun. So you're going to say sun or sun, whichever way is easiest for you. So I'll say sun, and then you over there, you'll say sun. Then I'll say the word sun again, and we'll sound it out together. Sun. S-a-n. Then I'll say the sounds one more time, and I'll put up the letters here that make those sounds so that you can see how you spell the word sun. So the whole thing will sound like this. Sun. You say sun. Sun. S-a-n. S-a-n. Get it? Let's get started. Hit. Hit. It. It. Pig. Pig. Egg. Egg. Dog. Dog. D-og. D-og. Bag. B. Oh, sorry. Bag. B-ag. B-ag. 10. 10. T-n. T-n. Bus. Bus. B-us. B-us. Fox. Fox. Ox. Ox. Bed. Bed. B-ed. B-ed. Hat. Hat. At. At. Those are all the words that we're going to segment today. If you felt like that was kind of tricky for you, or you were just getting the hang of how to do this video, you can go back to the beginning of the segmenting part and you can practice again so that you can hear how to sound out the sounds in the words so that you can get really good at writing them down. Now we're going to play a little heart word game. In the description of the video below, I put a link to the work that you can do that goes with these new videos starting this week. And on the first page of that, I put just a review sheet of a lot of different heart words for you to practice reading. And so the game for us to practice right now, I'm going to put a whole bunch of different words on the screen, and they're going to go fast and slow. And I want you to see how many of those words you can read. On your mark, get set, go. Wasn't that fun? So one more thing, remember at the beginning of the video, I said that at the end you could go back and then you could practice writing down the words that we were sounding out. You can do that just with a blank piece of paper and a marker. That's what I'm going to do. Or I put a link to the description below, and if you have a printer at home, you can print out, I put the pictures with little lines that you can practice sounding out the words. But you can go back through the video again, and now when you hear the words, you can write them down. That's just for extra practice, and that will just make your brain grow really smart. If you remember the words that we sounded out, like sun, you can do that just without even going back. So you can say to yourself, sun, and then write down an, just like that. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.